Everybody, today I am going to tell you about the Board Builder feature on Discovery Education. So Board Builder, just to let you know kind of what it is, I'll show you the sample that they have on Discovery Education. If you go to Builder Tools and, Board Builder, right up here is a sample board. And this kind of shows you what a finished board would look like. So I kind of compared this to the old tech of making a poster board after a student finishes doing some research as a way to show what they have learned. So this student or whoever made this was studying Jamestown. They've got some text, some photos, and they've got a movie and then some attachments here. So the students are getting to sort of design digitally a poster board. So I'm going to show you one that I made. This was just a really quick one, nothing special, just something fast. We were studying the ocean, and I wanted to assign some jellyfish, more in-depth study of jellyfish to some of my students. So I made the board, and I put in a video, a Mythbusters video. I put in some text. I put in another video. I put in a reading passage, and I put in some photos. So you can very easily incorporate any of the resources that you can find on Discovery Education. So everything that you see here, all I did was come up to my keyword search box and put in jellyfish, searched, and then the ones that I wanted the kids to see, I just put them all in this one place. And then you can go right here to assign, and you can assign this board to your students. Or you can print it out. Of course, they won't be able to watch the movies when you print it out, but they would be able to see all of this here. So, and that's one way to use Board Builder as a teacher to kind of, in a really pretty package, put everything together for the students to read and watch. Or you can have the students use it, build their own board as sort of a culmination project for research. So the way that they would do that, I'm going to just show you again. You can just use this button here, but if you're starting from the beginning, you go to Builder Tools, Board Builder, and then you would pick your theme here. So you can start with blank and you can customize it totally and completely, or they have a couple others here. So we'll go ahead and we'll do this history one, and let's just say we want to do it on, I don't know, let's just do Florida, make it really easy. So Florida. And you decide where you're going to put it. I made a folder in my content for boards, so I'm going to save it into my boards folder. And then it's already sort of got a pre-theme thing here for you, and the students can just go in and change all of this to what they want it to be. And you can like give them as much time as you want. They can get really in detail about it, or they can just quickly erase text and put it in. So you can change the size of the font, you can change the background, pretty much anything. And then the really cool part about this is that anything that's on Discovery Education, searchable through Discovery Education, you can add. So let's just add something. Let's do, actually, let's not do it that way. Let's do a search. And this is just like your regular search box up here in Discovery Education. And we'll do history of Florida. And then it'll search DE for all of their resources. And so whatever you see here, you can just really easily click add, and that will be on their board. So here's the stuff you should know. Those are really good podcasts, so they could listen to a podcast. So I'll push add on that. There's a quiz they could take. There's images. There's all kinds of stuff on here. Let me see. Florida geography, history, and culture. I'll add that video. I'm just going to do this really quick to kind of give you an idea. This might not actually all fit with Florida, but we're just kind of being general right here. So, and of course up here you can customize too, just like normal, if you want something that they're going to view, listen, read, or you know, just a static image. But I've selected a couple, so I'm just going to show you how that works. So I'm going to press Add Selected Resources. And so on my board, here is my podcast from Stuff You Should Know. So whenever I assign this board to them or they go back into their own, they can play the podcast.
Welcome to Stuff You Should Know.
And the video, so they can watch it right on here. And then also, of course, you can add text, static images. You can tell them, I want one video, one podcast, one reading thing, one quiz. You can be as specific as you want, or you can just let them create. Over here to the left are all your editing tools, so you can change your theme. Those are the ones that we saw there at the beginning as well. You can add items, so like if they fill up all these boxes over here, or you fill up all these boxes, you can choose another one that you want to add over there. You can change the text style, you can change the foreground and the backgrounds. So it can get pretty specific. So you may want to sort of limit them, say, okay, now you've got 40 minutes at least in class to work on this, and then you can go home and log in and all their work's still saved there, and they can spend as much time as they want, because sometimes they might get really picky. They might, when they're choosing the videos for their board, they might want to watch all the videos. But anyway, I thought this was a super cool tool, a good way to assess them, and also a good way for teachers just to gather all their ideas into one spot. And we all know Discovery Education has tons and tons and tons on there, so you can just search everything right here. You don't even have to go to a bunch of different websites. You can just pull it all together. So that is Board Builder. You can press save, but it automatically saves as well. So when you save it this way, then this will be available for the Discovery Education community as well. So you would, whatever it's going to be, I guess this would be Social Studies, 4th grade, save. And then when you go back to your Board Builder, in My Boards, it will be right there. And you can see all of your students' boards as well. So, you do the student boards by going to Classroom Manager and Student Boards. There's none right now because I haven't had them submit anything. But anyway, I hope this is a helpful video for you. And if you have any questions, just leave me a message.